Throughout the history of all our families and of the world, there are many universal events that define someone's life and their story. Anyone from a single family member to the whole family is affected by these events, which can make them stronger as a whole. These stories can range from old wars to new lands and prosperity. The story of my grandmother revolves around the invasion of World War II China. My grandmother grew up during the Japanese invasion in Jiangxi province. During the evacuation process, she was left behind and met a couple of Japanese soldiers. Back then, the Chinese thought that the Japanese soldiers would kill them on sight. However, they ended up giving my grandmother candy. Through the invasion, my grandmother learned that not all Japanese soldiers were bad people, and that in war there always is not a good or bad. Those events helped her understand other cultures and society better. In the story of the Shani's grandparents, sister, societal norms and social norms are broken. Her grandparents' sister ended up marrying a Muslim man despite her being a Hindu woman. This story shows that love truly has no boundaries, and that religion and other people do not always have to dominate your life. In the story of Arman's family, they face adversity in the partition of India, which splits up India and Pakistan. This splitting up leads to many people fleeing to other countries, including India and Pakistan, and a surge of nationalistic pride and violence occurs. Arman's family faced the experience of new lands and drastic changes, which is very similar to the story of Nathan's great-grandmother. Nathan's great-grandmother grew up in Italy and eventually moved to the new and prosperous land of America. During the journey to America, she faced a harrowing ride to Ellis Island, and almost did not make it. This taught her that all things must come with a journey. However, by leaving old things behind, she was able to form a new family in a prosperous land. That prosperous land later became the booming economic powerhouse of America, which Eric's grandfather later fought for during the Vietnam War. Eric's grandfather was a leader in the army who one day dispatched a few men to an outpost. The next day, Eric's grandfather found out these men were killed and the outpost was ransacked. Eric's grandfather blamed this event on himself. This event haunted him for the rest of his life and taught him always to be careful when someone else's life is on the line. Ultimately, all our stories connect back to each other and show us that life lessons and events connect. And these life lessons and events all define the human experience.